So there's a really big problem with free to play. And it's actually really depressing because the problem that I'm experiencing with free to play is that I'm getting access to a few decent characters. But once you get access to them, you don't really get to use them. And I want to show you what I mean here. So I've been playing free to play for about 50 days now. I have the Frog. I just did a realistic guide of level 50 Magnar with not great stats, just no masteries, no books, just to kind of show you like a realistic early game expectation of him. And the Frog was who I decided he has some masteries. You can see he's fully ascended, 6-star. I put all my resources into him, and he is the first epic that I have fully booked. I used all of my saved resources since the beginning. I used everything. I mean, the challenges, the progress missions. I've saved every book, and I only have one epic book left. I used them all in the Frog, and you can see here I've progressed some of these too. I've gone through. I'm up to the legendary book on Arena, and the Champions one on the last part of that there too, so I'm pretty close to done on these. I also had one guy help me out with a referral, and I got 2 books off him. I also had all the daily login rewards. So you can see where I'm going with this. It's a huge amount of resources. But the difference that I've noticed in the Frog from previous book, because I had him at like level 30 or something with no books, and then I decided to book him. I said, okay, I'm going to fully book him, so let me do it. I should have done it on video because I wanted to talk about this progress while I did it. But what I noticed is not only did my clan boss skyrocket, right, but his survivability goes way up because of the cooldown, the additional healing and all that too. And I realized it really made the Frog a completely different level of character. I mean, he went from somebody who was usable to only kind of get through dungeons, etc., and then he has this thing sometimes to like he's usable everywhere in Clan Boss, and he's not only that, but I can farm with him. So I was also able to get through like large chunks of Nightmare that I wasn't able to get through before. And I'm all talking about just after I put books on him. And it made me realize when I go back and look at these other characters. So let me show you the point here. When I went back and looked at these other characters, I realized there's a lot of characters here that would do that same thing, that would bring them completely to a different level. Like look at Ultimate Gaelic, right? Giving 2 more cooldown on AoE HP burn since I have an attack up, that would be significant. That would be huge. Another cooldown here that also decreases turn meter would be massive. I also have Soulbound, right? And speaking of books, but I can't book this. Look at this. It takes 8 books. There's no way in the early game as free to play to even look into the future and know how I'm supposed to get books. I don't want this to be another video whining about the lack of books because I'm not really trying to complain as much as I am as the situation that you're looking at when you're in a free to play or early game scenario and you're looking forward trying to say, where do I acquire these books? There isn't actually a clear path. There's no explanation other than if you actually go and look. Let's say right now I want to get books. How can I actually get books without spending money? Let's say with just the mechanics of the game. Well, in 9 hours, there's a clan versus clan. In clan versus clan, we're tier 1. And I might get 1 epic book out of clan versus clan, which happens, what, once a month or something, we get a clan versus clan, okay? My daily login rewards, in 2 more days, I'll get an epic book. All right, so there's 2 epic books I can look forward to. And it's going to be, what, 100 and about 275 more quests, which is about a month. I'll get another epic book. So you're getting about 2 or 3 epic books a month. Just from looking forward in the future, if we're not counting like Clan Boss RNG. And if you didn't know, the Clan Boss RNG actually got equalized. For now, it's 33% for each book. So instead of it being weighted heavier on one, it's 1/3 for each book and 1/3 for each shard. So Ancient, Void, and Sacred shards are all weighted evenly when you actually go and look at the drop info, okay? So look here. These ones, for instance, 50%, 50%. Here, you look at the previous one. This, you can only get the epic book, etc. Epic book, but the ones where you can get all the shards, 33, 33, 33. This is 50 and 50 for those. If it does drop, obviously 100% on that one, 100%, 100%. Okay, looking at the previous ones here, 50 and 50%, then only one, and then 50 and 50%. So you don't get too many books, unfortunately. And let's say at best case scenario, let's say with Clan Boss, you get an epic book every other day, and that's rare, okay? I mean, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm into the phase now with the Frog being booked that I'm able to start getting, more chests. And one out every other day, I think is not fair. I would say one every 3 days. Even as an early game, one every 4 days. One epic book every 4 days is clan boss, because you're not getting that many clan boss chests. The amount you're getting is a high amount, maybe 5 epic books a month. Maybe, if you're really being, 5 epic books a month is a lot, okay? And that would be one skill. We would get one skill. It would take 3 months. So you don't even know how good the epic really is without looking on YouTube or something like that. And there's some characters that are good without books, like Magnar. You can still play him without books, but he becomes a completely different character when you have him. And the frog, in my opinion, is basically mandatory to get the books, because you need this move so that he can be on clan boss all the time. And it's really kind of discouraging, because if you look in the clan quest system, the clan shop system here is supposed to be where we're supposed to be able to get our books, but we need clan level 13 in order to actually be able to unlock the epic skill tome, okay? And as we know, to get to level 13 is ridiculous. We're still level 5. It's been calculated out without the clan versus clan system as much as 20 years, or I think it was 14 years, to get to the point where you can actually buy void shards, etc. So it's getting to the point where, in my opinion, I'm realizing as free to play, you really get a book like 2 or 3 epic characters. And that's really it. I mean, you get a book in a year, maybe 2 or 3 epics. And you never know when that epic you're going to pull is going to be the epic you want to do. And they constantly talk about how they don't want people to be sitting on resources. Like we saw with their latest update, the latest clan versus clan thing, is they said they don't like the clan versus clan system stopping progress by having people sitting and hoarding on resources to wait for clan versus clan. I think that's fair enough, because I don't think that should be the intended mechanic either, right? But if that's true, then we need to actually be able to book epic books as a go. We shouldn't have to hoard our epic books to book one of the epic book people we want in order to get maximum efficiency for it. I still think that Chofly Lee had a great idea, which is that add a page dungeon or something where you farm pages and then you can take pages and put them together to craft a book. Or maybe add in the Forge where, the Doom Tower drops pages or something. It has a chance to drop pages. Anything that takes silver keys, let's say, has a 10% chance to drop a page and 5 pages makes a book or something. Just add it into the Forge that way. Or if you're going to do 2x events and 10x events to have these bonuses, can we see some book bonuses where it's like, instead of open 40 shards, get Geomancer, which was a good event, by the way. I don't think it was that bad. How about open 40 shards, get 15 epic books? So that way the epics that you actually get out of there, you can then book. Do you know they actually give you more points for getting a new epic and a new legendary in clan versus clan? They want you to get newer champions. Well, if they're going to give us more points for getting newer ones, at least to let us be able to book the characters. The books are way too expensive. It's $100 for 7 legendary books, and 7 legendary books would not even be able to book any of my characters. You can see here I used 1 legendary there, 2 legendaries there, just trying to get the one I needed here. And if I wanted to fully book Landicus, that's 4, 5, 9. That would be, no, more, 10. It's 10 legendary books. It's like $130. That's ridiculous. That's crazy, I really think that we need to see books in some other way coming to the game. It's a common point, and I'm sorry to bring up yet another thing that we've all complained about before, but as I'm playing the free-to-play and as time goes on, books are still the problem, and they're not really increasing the flow of it, and I really would like to see all of us kind of come together and be like, hey, can we get a little bit more epic books? Because I think admittedly they've been actually reacting to some response. I mean, they've been changing to some responses. We've been saying we need more energy, we need more silver, we need these things. We got things like the Forge, we got the clan shop system, we get more energy that way. There is more ways to get more things in this game, and that's good. And yes, there is books in the clan shop system, but it's 500 coins for 1 book, and it's going to take, approximately 14 years if you don't win clan versus clan in order to level your clan all the way up. We need more, please. I'm just asking nicely as an open letter, please, for the free-to-play people, let's get a few more books a month so that way you can actually use some of the characters you pull. That's it. That's my whole point. If you agree, like the video.